is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next. Johnny Cueto, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
And now, Rimel Tapia. He will lead this one off today. Cueto sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's looking for 3 right out of the gates today. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
Leadoff men are supposed to light the fuse and get the offense going, right? Well, that's exactly what he does right here. Great way to start the day.
Brendan Rodgers bats next. High in the air out to center field. After it is Duggar. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple, and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Trevor Story is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Two out, nobody on. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, I know that's the first time he's shown the changeup here, but we're in the first inning. He's kind of emptying the bucket. He's going to see what he can go to get these guys out in front later in this game.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Colorado's out in front, 1-0. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Lamont Wade is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Two and one now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully he can find it soon.
The 3-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. And there's one down now. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, I think Mike Yastrzemski is a guy we need to key in on. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
So here is the aforementioned outfielder, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's gone just 2 for 13. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here it comes. One out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Two balls and two strikes to the Giants catcher.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Another try at 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They're down 1-0. Second inning set to go, and Ryan McMahon digs into bat next.
Ryan McMahon.
First pitch on the way. And he hits it hard to the right side. Scooped up. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Here's C.J. Cron now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Bases are empty, one man out. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dickerson's on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh. The center fielder, Sam Hilliard.
Base is empty, 2 away, and now digging in will be Sam Hilliard. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. So in now for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Wilmer Flores.
First offering on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Fouled away. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Hilliard will wait on it. And he puts it away for the first down.
Batting fifth, no left field.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. One out, nobody on. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Gray has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Line to the right side. And the Giants are officially into the hit column. There's their first base hit.
Just an excellent job of bat head discipline right there. Able to go below the zone. That pitch is not a strike. That was actually a pretty nasty pitch, and he was able to go down and spoil it.
Stepping in now, Donovan Solano. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 1-0 home.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. There's one. Onto the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Rockies lead it 1-0. In now for Colorado, Dom Nunez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on its way. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Cueto sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. 2-2 the count. swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate now, John Gray. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Into the box, Rimel Tapia. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. The windup and the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Duggar's there for it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, but they're up 1-0. Digging in will be Steven Duggar. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Duggar.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Tyro Estrada digging in now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. One out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
To the plate now, Johnny Cueto, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's popped up. And Blackmon will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
The second baseman, Brendan.
And now the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Cueto sets his sights. 0-1 on its way. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here's another 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First offering. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And he fouls this one off. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. Striding in for the Rockies, Trevor Story, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. First delivery to him. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. The 1-1. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Hey, tip your hat to the pitcher right there. That was a streak of 11 batters retired in a row before that base hit. Let's see if he can regroup and keep going.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. Here's Ryan McMahon now, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Story, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one, and that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as the Rockies have taken a 4-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
The batter will be Sam Hilliard. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 Colorado.
Squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. I care about what she say. Self-care like.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next will be Lamont Wade Jr.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game, maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Full count still.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Once again, a 3-2. And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was 1 strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Here's Buster Posey now. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Blackmon will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Wilmer Flores. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Has a look, now the pitch. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Yastrzemski leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Giants leave 1. They trail here 4-0.
Again and again, again and again. Now they telling their friends, I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And now it'll be the catcher, Dom Nunez.
Number 3.
First pitch on the way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
1, no strikes.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Cueto's ready, and the pitch. And 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Caleb Berriger takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Into the box now, John Gray. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And there's one away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Rimel Tapia.
So next to hit is Rimel Tapia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. One out and a runner on second base. Swing and a little blooper to center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Second baseman.
In now, Brendan Rodgers. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He hit a sac fly earlier. The 0-1 delivery. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Rockies strand one, but they're in front 4-0.
Leading up for the Giants, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
First offering on its way. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. McMahon moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Next to bat for the Giants, Donovan Solano, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Rodgers picks it up, and there are two away now.
The center fielder, number 6, Dugger.
2 down, no one on base, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
2 out, nobody on. Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Now the 2-1 pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. Rogers brings it in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Rockies lead this one 4-0. Now to the plate, here is Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch on its way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Duggar comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story steps in now. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch. Hot shot down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball, and now it'll kick around in the corner, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line, you can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Standing in now, Ryan McMahon, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Weekly hit to third. He's right there, and there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 25,
C.J. Cron will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Story at second with 2 down. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Again, a 1-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Duggar on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. One left for Colorado, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Now at the plate is Tyro Estrada. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Fouled away.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Now here's the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 1-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Mike Tauchman steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
On its way is pitch number 75. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Lamont Wade Jr., the batter. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Looking up is Tapia. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
At the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Blackmon is in his tracks now as he tucks this one away to retire the side. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's now a 4-1 game. Jose Alvarez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Sam Hilliard. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And this will be fouled away. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Next to dig in, Dom Nunez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Solano for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
At the plate, John Gray, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that misses 1-1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies, but they lead it 4-1.
7th inning, stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Buster Posey.
The catcher, Buster Posey.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
In there, and it's even at 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, another foul ball. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Next up is Wilmer Flores. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First pitch on the way.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Popped up. Crone in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now back, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
First pitch of the AB now.
Ball 1.
2 out, nobody on. Now a hard liner toward short, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Giants down in order. They trail it 4-1. Harleen Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Rimel Tapia. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 2 for 4. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. The 1-0 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Beautiful diving stop. Safe. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
To the plate now, Brendan Rodgers, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Tapia on at first, nobody out. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Stepping in next, Charlie Blackmon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Nope,
Ball
that's a
one.
ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ground ball right side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now you've got a couple of guys on.
So far 2 for 3 in this one. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Into the box, Ryan McMahon, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Rockies forced to settle for 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rockies 5 and the Giants 1. Tyler Kinley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready now is Donovan Solano. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 2.
The second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Now here's the first offering. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. The slider up into the 90s there. It's 1-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off. 2-2 now. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And that's the 2nd out. Striding in is Tyro Estrada, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard hit towards center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 5-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. John Brebbia will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Austin Slater will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sam Hilliard stands in as he looks at a called strike. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3-2.
Full count, 3-2.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So the next to bat will be Dom Nunez. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Number 9 will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. From the stretch. The 0-1 delivery. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Rimel Tapia.
And now in the box, Rimel Tapia, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Now the 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Heading after it is Dickerson, but this will land untouched. Popped up. Flores has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Rockies strand 1. They're up 5-1. Ben Bowden, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Austin Slater.
Austin Slater.
First pitch of the AB now. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Now batting, first baseman, Wilmer.
Stepping in now, Lamont Wade. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Base is empty here with nobody out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. So now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Wade leads off second with nobody out. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Going back is the center fielder. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center as they pull within 1 here. It's now a 5-4 game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Daniel Bard comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
At the plate now, Buster Posey, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The Giants find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
The 1-1. Swing and a liner. but foul. 3 runs already home here. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
The 1-2. Pops this one up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Ripped down the first base line. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
Standing in now, Alex Dickerson, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the 9th. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happening.
To the plate now, Donovan Solano, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Hilliard is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Colorado Rockies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. John Gray pitches well enough to get the W. Johnny Cueto was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Rockies, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Giants, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.